What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. If you don't know us, we're Holly and Andrew, and we go on lots of cruises and travel all over, bringing our videos to you guys. Today, we're sailing on the Celebrity Silhouette. It's a 4-night cruise down to Key West, Florida and to Nassau. And it's a very special trip because tomorrow is Holly's birthday. So we'll be celebrating in style. But first up, we've got a full ship tour of the Celebrity Silhouette. We'll show you all the different areas, including the casino, the lounges, the different dining options that are on board, all the good stuff that you guys want to see. At the very bottom of the ship, you'll find the medical facility. That's kind of the only thing that's ever on the bottom of the ship. But I thought I'd point it out just so you know where it is. So right in the center of the ship. If you guys ever sail on a ship with us, make sure you're looking out for our cruise ducks. We hide them all over the ship, and they're fun to find. You can either keep them or re-hide them for somebody else to find. So on deck 3 is the Grand Cuvée restaurant, the Lumini, the Passport Bar, guest relations, and the shore excursions. So the Grand Cuvée dining room, this is where you'll be doing the anytime dining. If you have reservations, you'll be showing up here, they'll seat you. With the occupancy being 60% or so, we did have reservations, but it didn't look like they were checking them. We just walked up and they were able to get us a table right away. All right guys, I'm gonna take you on a little bit of a walking tour. So changing up how we're doing stuff a little bit. Thought you might just like to kind of spot stuff while we're walking around and check out the different areas of the ship. So the dining room is split level. So right now I'm on deck 3, but it also continues up to deck 4. There's kind of a nice little grand atrium in the center with good views, a nice little chandelier. Gives that more of a wide open ambiance where everybody gets together as kind of a big family, which is nice. We've got it all nice and decorated out with all the Christmas garland. I love it. Frosted. It really gives it that nice wintry feel. A little Christmas spirit going on. So if you're interested, this was our table last night. We sat right in the middle of 2 other couples, and our waiter was named Buddy. He's awesome, super nice, really happy guy. If you come on board this ship, I'd recommend asking for him. He's really cool. Tell him Holly and Andrew sent you. He remembered us from the last time we were on the celebrity ships. All right, so also on deck 4, we've got the Martini Bar and Crush. So this is cool. At night, this Martini Bar, they coat it with this nice little thin layer of ice, and you can set your drink down and it stays cold. It's neat. So it's right off the center atrium. It's a little location. Hang out, relax, lounge a little bit. I like the blue ambiance of this room. It's really nice. On deck 4, we've also got Craft Social, which is kind of like a little sports bar. I did ask earlier when we got on if they'll be playing the World Cup, and they will. Absolutely. So big sporting events are usually at Craft Social, and then up on the top deck on the lawn, which is cool. Oh, let's go check out Craft Social. Craft Social is on the other side of the atrium, opposite the Martini Bar. And of course, down at the end, we've got the bar. then just to the right of Craft Social and the Martini Bar is, of course, everybody's favorite, the casino. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little pro tip, and I hope this doesn't ruin it for us, but we sailed on a celebrity ship back in 2019. We did the Mediterranean. There's a Celebrity Infinity. You can check out those videos. We have a whole bunch of really good ones. Check out in the comments below. But when we were on board, we got a $5 casino credit that we used, which then put us on their gamblers list. And I think that that's why they send out their little flyers for complimentary cruises. So if you go on board, make sure that you gamble at least $5 so that you get added to their little gamblers club. You might get some really good discounted cruises in the future. Pro tip, don't tell everybody. Last time we were here, we threw about $20 in the slot machines. I think Holly was up, I was slightly down, and then on our last day, we bet it all on black and lost it. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. There's a whole lot more shopping down this way. Oh. And we've also got the Promenade. This is one of my favorite parts of a ship, the Promenade, that has like a track that goes all the way around the ship, usually on a lower level. But what's nice about it is that you get close to the water views, and if you're a runner, sometimes I run, you can go all the way around the ship. You've got a nice kind of wide open area. Not usually a whole lot of people down here too, which is cool. Oh, no guests allowed in this area. I guess I lied. Can't get all the way around the ship. Some of them do, some of them don't. This one apparently does not, but that's okay. Alright, a lot of you guys know already that if you book a future cruise while you're on board, they'll often give you a pretty good discount. So there is a future cruise spot on the ship. It's down here by kind of the Atrium, I don't know how to say it. The center area. They've got people at the ready to book your next adventure. Okay, I have to make a comment about this. It looks like an egg. I have no idea what this is, but it's like a little control panel for the audio and everything for this other lounge area, which I'm not sure what the name of this place is, but it looks like they do, you know, some sporting events. They'll do like trivia things here. This might be the entertainment court bar or the Quasar, I'm not sure. But it is near the center, and oops. There's a nice little loungy area that you can take advantage of. Got some people over here playing a giant version of Jenga. Very cool. Last night, so we were here last night and they did a little game of true or false. I almost won, but I didn't, so that's not very cool. But yeah, so occasionally they'll make use of this central area for some games as well. Got a little bar, some music, and a little staircase to the fifth deck. So earlier today, before we went out to film, we did swing by the Celebrity Central Theater because they were playing my new favorite movie of all time, Top Gun Maverick. That was cool. The theater's pretty small, but I'm gonna take you in to see what it looks like. All right, so this is the theater, and they're rolling the credits for Top Gun Maverick. Best movie ever. It's cool, it's a quaint little theater. All right guys, so that was the theater. We're gonna go check out the rest of deck 4? I think we're on 4. It's hard to keep them all straight. So at the back of this is where the main theater is, where they do performances every night. So let's see if we can peek in. They might be doing rehearsal. Usually the crew and the cast will do some rehearsal of the shows during the day before the main event after dinner. I'll show you what that looks like a little bit later today. Maybe after dinner I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so that kind of wraps up deck 4. I'm gonna head up to deck 5, where we've got the balcony seating for the theater. We've also got the Cafe Al Baccio and Gelateria, where you can get your gelato. Don't forget, by the way, if you're elite members, you get 2 complimentary scoops, or well, 1 per guest, so don't forget to use those. All right, so this is my personal least favorite part of any cruise ship. We've got all the shopping here, so they sell usually like perfumes and watches. A lot of it's duty-free because you're out in international waters. I don't really think that matters too much because they just charge more instead of charging you the tax. It's silly, it's a gimmick, but people love it, so they come and shop. Let's check out the shops. And hello. If you've ever traveled on a cruise ship, you know that they do an art auction typically on board. So Park West is the auction house for Celebrity Cruise Line, and they have lots of really cool artwork, including sculptures now. Sometimes we check out the auctions, it's fun, you can win prizes and things. Last time I think we won a couple cool prizes, but generally the artwork's a little bit out of our price range. I'm not super sure it's our taste most of the time, but it's fun to do. I highly recommend checking out an art auction one day if you're on board. They're all ready to go. Oh, the famous Betamax. You'll see he's one of the big artists aboard lots of cruise ships. Got some cool paintings here. This is nice. I like this textured. You can tell like the thick oil texture of the painting. I think that's really cool. All right, let's carry on. So we're still on deck 5. Let's see what else is over here. All right, so welcome back to the Centrum. So if you remember, we were down there earlier, and that was the Martini Bar. And on the other side is the sports bar. And then up here on deck 5, we've got Sushi on 5, which is one of their signature restaurants. And across the way, we've got a little coffee shop. So it's the Cafe Al Baccio. And that's where you can get like, you know, specialty coffees, lattes, macchiatos, and a couple little pastries and things. Look at these baristas working hard. Looks good. Nice little view of the ocean and a good little lounge area too. So that's cool. Let's go check out Sushi on 5. So we've never done that. We've never eaten at the sushi restaurant, but we've heard it is good. They make everything fresh for you on the spot, and apparently it's delicious. I love sushi, so maybe we'll do that one day. Look at the little bonsai tree. Oh, I love it. Looks good. It's a little bit smaller than some of the other Sushi on 5 restaurants they have. All right, then we've got the Concierge and Captain's Club. This is cool. A little place where you can go get your questions answered. We were here earlier yesterday, and it is cool, guys. This is a really neat area. This is like a little nature room, I guess is the best way to call it. Like the Garden of Eden. And they got little bird sounds and stuff. It's cool. Check out these apples on the floor. I like it. This is neat. And look, a secret door. But it's for crew only, so we can't go in. Out of bounds, guys. Out of bounds. I like how it's tucked into the woods there. I'm gonna head up to some of my favorite places. We've got the buffet. On the deck above us, we've got a library, which is always the best part of a ship if you like to read, which if you know me at all, you know I love to read. And then we've got the spa and the workout area. See you up there. And then another cool thing is this center atrium kind of area has a big glass opening on the top. So it's got a lot of natural light. One of my favorite things about this ship that I haven't seen on a lot of others is they have a lot of greenery. So there's like live trees, live plants. Even on the top deck, there's a nice little like green lawn area. It just brings a lot of like life. It feels really good. I feel very naturey. I just noticed something I hadn't seen before. They've got like these kind of egg loungers. I don't know what you'd call it. It's like so this is in an area called the Hideaway. And there are people sitting in these things that look like eggs. They're just suspended in the air. How about that? That's cool. Nice little reading area. Oh, I love it. And look at the natural light. This is cool. What do you guys think? Have you ever seen an atrium that looked like this before? Let us know which cruise ships are your favorite that have like atrium kind of center area with really cool things to see. I think this one's taking the cake as my favorite. It's cool. All right, I'm heading up the next deck. So right now I'm on 7, which has the Hideaway, but the next deck, deck 10, has the library, the best part. Actually, I'll be honest, that was the first place we went when we got on because that's the first thing we saw. And I went through all of the books on the shelves, which they have a lot. I wasn't super impressed by the selection, but what can you get from a lending library? They had a lot of like foreign books, which is great, especially if you like to read French or German. I don't read French or German, but they had a couple of cool books, so took a couple back to the cabin to read. Check out the library. Here it is, the moment I've been waiting for. I know you've been waiting for. The library. I'm gonna be quiet because people are reading. So this is cool. They've got a whole bunch of shelves. It wraps around the entire lounge area. And if you can see, it actually goes all the way to the other side and upstairs. There's more. So plenty of stuff to choose from. And again, kind of going with this Christmas theme. It's very subtle. There's not a whole lot of it around the ship, but it's just enough to put you in the mood. Got a Christmas tree right here. So that's pretty cool. I think this is a good spot to hide a duck. What do you think? See if anybody finds it. There's another look at this atrium. Look at that glass top. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. They did a great job with the design. Oh, and look, a suspended tree. It's just floating in the middle of the atrium. Very cool. Very, very cool. Wizard of Oz. Wow, look at that. That might be a good book. Alright guys, it's that time of the day. It's lunchtime. So let's go check out the buffet. One of my favorite parts of cruising is all the free food you get. It is unlimited. It is delicious. I'm gonna stuff my face because I'm hungry. So we learned that the ship has capacity for 3,500 guests, but right now there are only about 2,100 on board, so it's about 60% full. Next week though, it is the Christmas cruise, and they're at capacity. So we got lucky. This is nice. We get kind of like the Christmas flair, but without all the crowds. Let's go eat. So they've got like these islands, little island stations with a bunch of different stuff. So you kind of got like an international section with like Indian influence. And there's a breads and charcuterie and soups section. Of course, everybody's favorite on a cruise, the dessert section. Looks really good. Look at that lime cake. Holy cow. Wow. Delicious. And then we've got a little taco stand with some fried foods like French fries and burgers and things. There are a couple of salad stations, so you can make your own Caesar salad, which was good. I did that. That was delicious. Or you can make your own regular field greens salad, which I did yesterday, and that was pretty good too. I did notice though, it's a little bit hard to find silverware. They just kind of place it in these random locations, and they're not on every station. So if you see some, grab it. Grab it quick. Nice little cheese selection. And then paninis. So these look good too. We got a pizza station. The pizzas look good. Making them fresh here every day. But oh my gosh, you guys, check this out. Like, how can you not be excited about that chocolate cake? Oh my god. It looks good. And then pretty standard, like with every other cruise ship we've been on, they have all-day coffee that you can get, decaf and regular, with all the little fixings. They do have a complimentary selection of teas, and then these cool little Vitality drink machines where they usually have apple juice, lemonade, orange juice, iced tea, those types of things. So those are all complimentary. You don't have to buy a drink package or anything. If you do add a drink package, that's where you get like things like soft drinks and all the alcoholic beverages. We've seen a lot of people with those. I think everybody's got the drink package right now. So I've found that this ship has a lot of cool kind of vantage points, lookout areas where you can kind of find neat views. So this is one of looking down into the lobby and out at the ocean and the pool deck all in one. So I'm on deck 15. There's a tiny little area toward the back of the ship, right above where the buffet is. And there's a little pool bar, or I guess it's a sunset bar out back, which we'll go look at, and some lounging area. So this is where the lawn club is too, up on this deck. This is really cool. So again, this is the lawn club, and it kind of fits with this green theme that I was talking about. Not the color, but having like lots of plants and nature on board. I love it. So the top part of this deck is all covered in grass, and they've got a nice big jumbotron with some lounge areas, which I believe you can reserve. It just looks like a fun place to hang out, you know, watch a soccer match, which we'll be doing on Sunday for the World Cup. Go France. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, it's a cool little area. I like it, and it's got some shade with these tents. Beautiful, beautiful spot to just relax, hang out. So the grass is closed right now. I think they're doing a little bit of love for it, trying to help it regrow a bit. It's got some spots that are sort of starting to wear down, but I am sure that this will be open on Sunday for the World Cup game. And then back here we've got another little special club area for members that they can lounge and stuff. Oh, actually no, I apologize, I take that back. This is the Sunset Bar, where you can grab a drink on the back of the ship and just watch the waves go by. Again, look at all these plants. It's beautiful, I love it. It just makes you feel like you're kind of out in nature a bit. Oh, agave. Perfect. Good place to get your tan on.
But it's happened a couple times. Like, wait, this isn't some real person.
Great, there's the Sunset Bar.
But it's happened a couple times. Like, wait, this isn't some real person.
It's a great little area. Private table, private dining. You guys, cruising is the best way to travel. There is nothing better. You pick your itinerary and that's everything. You don't have to worry about where you're going, what you're doing, what to eat, getting on a plane or transportation. Once you're on board, you're there. You did it. Congratulations, you can now have fun. I love cruising. This is the best. Let us know where you've been. What's your favorite cruise? What's the favorite place you've been to? Favorite itinerary, favorite cruise ship, favorite cruise line? If you enjoy this video, please make sure that you like and subscribe. And the biggest thing you can do to help us out is share this channel with your friends and family.